Immediately this caused drama. Why? Because one of my detractors slash restreamers slash hate watchers slash internet stalkers, their name is like Duty Streams or something like that.
I just had kind of a quick question. It's more of an aside.
Go ahead.
You mentioned your father.
Man, happy Friday to you too. Listen, I've got a question.
Yeah.
So you said your mom at one point was screaming at you for the stream.
Yeah.
How does she feel now about the success of your stream?
I tried to explain it to her what I was doing. She has no idea. I think she's concerned that, something could happen to me. That's kind of the only way it goes. But I just tried to tell her, hey, I really love it. I try to do it when she's not around so I can get hot and I can yell and not bother her or whatever.
Hell
But
yeah,
I mean,
brother.
she's not, she just probably
brother.
thinks it's nonsense. She has no idea what streaming or, anything is. So I was trying to explain to her how much fun I was having. I was having a decent bit of success, but she's just like, oh, I don't know. It's not a good idea. Blah, blah, blah. But,
Well,
she just doesn't care, really, it seems like.
She's probably right,
No, she's not right.
You don't
This
think
guy
so?
couldn't afford a burger, and now he's making like fucking $1,000 a week. She should be proud.
All right, there's no way this could end badly at all.
I don't look, whatever. I think streaming rules. I mean, it's one of the mainstream jobs now, too. I don't know. You're focused on lolcows.
No, I'm focused on him and how he's gonna fare because the wolves are like lining up, bro. And
I
like
think
we're
he's
not a
good.
part of. We're not one of the wolves. Actually, I like this guy. I hope he does really well. But there's a lot of people that are starting to show up around this guy, and I'm fearing for him.
I think streaming rules, and he should keep doing it. He's entertaining.
Well, somebody had a point. How could it get worse for him?
Yeah, exactly. He couldn't
he could
afford
get
Burger
kicked out of
King.
his mom's house.
And now he's got 500 viewers. People are having fun. He's funny. He's making money. He's paying for shit. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Like in the long run.
Real Pepwell saying streaming is not a mainstream job. Are you retarded? What are the top
Well, Matt at the internet, Josh has a take. He
what
says,
a dumb fuck.
If I had a crackhead son and he suddenly started making $1,000 a week, I'd shit myself in fear, to be honest. But that's
really?
because you know about Bossman.
Yeah.
And you know where that goes. You know what it leads to, Josh. But put yourself in the shoes of just a normal person, would they still feel the same way, having not known about Bossman?
Listen, I'm just saying being able to buy food,
You'd think that they're a drug dealer, probably, right?
being able to buy food is better than fucking being broke. Oh, that's what I'm saying.
That's good, brother. Hey, listen, I've got one more question.
It might end in tragedy. It might end in a fucking,
I hope he makes it,
I hope
bro.
he makes it
I want
too.
him to make it,
I hope
bro.
he makes it.
Okay.
Does your mother know you're a stupid fucker?
Okay. That was I had the feeling my finger was right on the friggin' button, dude. And you're effing blocked. Yeah, good to have you on the program. What's on your mind tonight?
Thank you very much. My name is Dr. Horsey Pantsu.
No!
Horsey Pantsu?
Dr. Horsey Pantsu. Now, this is why PWR has to make it, buddy. Because Dr. Horsey Pantsu needs to keep calling in.
Psychologist here in Kansas City.
Cool.
I work on people's vision. That's what I do for a living. My friends casually, as a joke, call me Dr. Brown Thumb. That's just a joke, but
Stop. Dr.
you were saying
Brown
that you
Thumb?
feel down sometimes, and you know what? Every single day that we wake up and we can see with our eyes, we wake up and we can actually see the world. You know what I mean? That's a good day.
Absolutely. I think you're very right on that. I mean, there's so many biological parts of our lives that we take for granted, and I'm glad that you put that into perspective for me.
He doesn't get that it's a Dicker's
That's right.
show. He still doesn't get it that it's about Dicker's blind daughter.
Speaking of Dickers, we
That's
got that coming
so
up.
funny, bro.
Right, just think, when you open your eyes, you can see. A lot of people can't see, so appreciate that, brother. I love you.
All right, thank you for the great call. I appreciate it, brother. Very cool. I can't believe how many people in the medical community. These are educated people.
Imagine believing that that's a real doctor that called in. Dr. Horsey Pantsu. Going by the Discord handle of Dr. Brown Thumb. And he's like every third person that calls in is a doctor. And he really believes it. It's like, we got so many doctors calling in. Isn't that great? All these different walks of life.
Are saving lives, putting in long hours, and they're enjoying the show. I couldn't be.
Imagine it really was a fucking doctor. Like
Yeah,
that.
it's the real Dr. Pantsu. Yeah.
Couldn't be more grateful for that. So thank you.
Hey, listen, brother. I've got a question. How do you respond so quickly? Like, you get trolls come in, and you're just on it. Like, every time they say something, you respond so quick. So so quick. You're on it. Like, you're hot. You know exactly what to say all the time. Like, how do you do it?
To be honest, I love to talk. I mean, I love to talk, but the thing is, I have no... Okay, no, you know what? You're a freaking R word. You know what? I'm pissed off. Okay, I'm sorry. If you don't...
That was nasty, bro. That was nasty to do to him, bro.
Effing give me a break. Like, I'm genuinely pissed off. I will just go off the air for good if I keep getting this crap. If I keep getting this abuse. Like, I was feeling very wholesome. I was going to give my honest answer about, you know, how I have no one in my life to talk to. And
no.
Coming on here and talking with people is like the greatest thing to me. And then I get that abuse. He's effing blocked. God. And fans, I apologize that I'm getting emotional. That one kind of got to me a little bit, but he can go screw himself. Jesus. I guarantee, you know, he's got no audience, he's got no following, he's jealous, so he can go F himself.
Tell him he's
such
jealous.
An inspiration to me, dude.
Thank you.
You're the reason I started streaming. You're the reason I found DSP too.
Yeah, like I said, you could be the next young...
I just love this whole I found Phil. Like they found Jesus, you know, and it was through your teachings that I found Phil, and he changed my life. That fucking sends me every time, bro. Yeah, I found Phil.
Dude who comes up and okay, yeah. You're a freaking coward.
He's not watching Phil anymore, is he?
Well, he's not giving Phil any more money.
Good.
Which is good.
Dude, I'm starting like if I could put my fist through the freaking phone and give you a shot, I would. So you know what? You can go after yourself. I'm hot tonight, but I'm not going to let it bother me. You're the coward. You're the loser. And if you are streaming, good luck hitting my numbers, you effing blank. I get excited.
You effing blank.
I get like worked up. I don't get like, oh, I had too much. Oh, this is the kill stream. Hey guys, you're gonna.
This guy's killing it.
Like that. That's not who I am. I got 2 shotguns.
I love how he hates Ralph so much. You know what I mean?
Now, boom, 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 boom. Sorry, I'm having a flashback to my younger years. Somebody said weed could save Burnell. You know, I'm gonna give an observation. I just get that vibe off of Phil when he talks.
Get ready for this.
That like that is his reality. Like he might not smoke weed, but I genuinely feel like he has that anxiety. Like when you smoke weed and you start like, I'm sure some of you know what I'm talking about. When you smoke it and you start like getting nervous about little things.
Yeah.
Like little things. Like and you kind of
anxious. Like you're anxious.
Like hide yourself away. And you're like, oh, like for example, I think when
you're saying that's Phil's reality?
Yes, he's saying that Phil's day-to-day, every waking moment is like a super anxious, paranoid pothead where he builds up every little thing to be way bigger than it is. And then he just falls apart into laziness and learn. It's true.
Oh, it's
true. That's why he's scared to leave the house. That's why he was scared to go to Hogan's.
I was going to get one of my tattoos a few years ago. I smoked some weed and I was like, ooh, I don't know if I want to do that. I don't like little normal things will become like scary to you. And I feel like that's what Phil is like normally. Like I literally genuinely feel.
Phil's sober state is of a paranoid, neurotic pothead.
Like that's the way his life is. Honestly.
That's what like bongs did to me. When I hit a bong, I get like, oh, I don't want to go out. No, we're just watching movies. I'm watching movies tonight. I'm just staying in my room.
I can just tell by the way he talks, man. And the way he, like, boxes himself in from everything. Like, I mean, I try to interact a bit here and there, and I enjoy it. I love it. But I feel like if I was smoking weed, I'd be all scared, and, like, a lot of the stuff online would probably get to me.
Yeah.
And I think that's how he feels.
Facts.
Yeah, I think that is his natural disposition, for sure. I could feel it, Dan.
Mm-hmm.
You can feel the anxiety a lot of the times when he's talking. Funny, I remember watching that 666 podcast that he did, where he was like, they want me to go to Hogan's Beach. Like, that's pretty gay. I was like, dude, that's not gay. That's freaking awesome, man.
Whoa.
Now, listen, you know, PWR, buddy, if you want to go to Hogan's Hangout, buddy, I'll take you to Hogan's Hangout.
I'm going too.
I'll show you what Phil missed out on, buddy. We got to go to PEI, buddy. We got to do this documentary. And then as the big grand finale, we're going to fly down to Florida, bud. We're going to go to Hogan's Hangout on a Monday. And we're going to do karaoke with the man himself, Terry. Hulk Hogan is there every Monday.
Smash
doing
some lines,
karaoke,
bro.
buddy.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, buddy, what the fuck? Hey, that's for the DMs, buddy. Don't just openly relapse like that on me. How are we going to grift now?
Just kidding.
We're gonna have a real good time down in Florida, buddy.
Hey.
I think
We do that in secret.
if he went into the public, people would be starstruck, dude. Like, I think he thinks like somebody's gonna hurt him or like push him around. I literally think if he went out in public to like some event, people would probably be quite starstruck. I think.
Would
No,
they?
they wouldn't.
Would people just
I
be
think
just
it
so
would be
scared of
opposite.
Phil
I
and
think it
give
would
him
be
one?
like they
I
would be
feel like
making fun of
people
him.
would like swarm like piranhas at Phil, and they would just felt the fuck out of him.
Oh yeah.
Would you go to Hogan's Bar if the casino offered? Oh, I that might be the tipping point, but I don't think so.
Well, the tipping
Fuck off.
point is
Come
here.
on.
The tipping point is here,
No,
buddy.
I ordered 3 of your
offer-
shirts that are
the
still in
offer-
production, by the way.
The offer is on the table to get PWR to Hogan's Hangout. Let's go, buddy.
Do I like Chris Hansen? I'm gonna give you the answer. 100%, dude. I freaking effing love Chris Hansen, dude. If there was one dude who inspired me to talk, it would be Chris Hansen. Like,
What? What?
Wait.
Why is this out of nowhere? Chris